Hello and welcome to a video. Today we're going to repair from our old format. This is 5 water format, Challenge 2014, and here we see that option 4x5 against the Witch King. So if you want to play in this format, check out the video description for the Discord link. Now let's jump straight into replay. Here we see a couple ties, and then that option wins the RPS, so he can decide to go first. This format is Master Rule 2, so the player who goes first starts with 6. And in the opening hand we have Goblin, Veiler, Torrential, Warning, Mirror Force, Card D. Here we have Abyss Lint, Abyss Fear, Marksman, Abyss Gund, and Emptiness. So it's Mermail against probability +1 Fire Fist. The format has the name Fire Water because these decks were the most popular and most successful decks at the beginning of the format. Fire Fist won device is Atlanta and Mermail won device is Berlin. And the format has also lots of other different viable decks, so 4 YCS and 4 different YCS winning decks, and 18 or 19 decks that topped in one of the 4 YCS. So super diverse format, and also gameplay wise one of the best formats of all time. On this channel I'm going to show you why. So Fire Fist, especially the +1 deck, is a control oriented deck with some cards that go +1 like the Tanky, Wolfbark, Bear and Card D, and other cards that try to simplify the game state and make the +1 cards shine in simplified game states. Mermail is a combo oriented deck with some water monsters that special summon the other water monsters out from the deck, and then monsters that discard the water monsters to activate the card effects, and then monsters that trigger when they are discarded to activate the effect of water monster. Now let's see how it plays out. Here we have Goblin, then Card D, and Card D effect, drawing 2, bring the Fire Fist player into the end phase. Then top decking Pike, normal summon, asking if he wants to negate the summon. Right now, Fire Fist player has a certain warning, could use it on Pike. Decides to not use it here, maybe keeping it for toys or Megalo later. So Pike can discard the Marksman, search a level 3 water, the Undyne, and then in the new chain, Marksman will trigger, sniping one of the 3 back row randomly, hitting the middle one. Now Pike can attack and then set 2 pass. So upstart, top decking into Duality, then Duality, excavating Gyoku Bear Wolfbark, and Fire Fist deciding to grab the bear. So bear might be set up for Wolfbark later. Now he can just go normal summon bear, and then attacking the Pike. Attack declaration is fine, so he's trying to bait out some back row, because the Fire Fist might have Forbidden Lands, and then we could use Forbidden Lands in the damage step, reduce the attack of the Pike, and then bear inflicts battle damage, can set a tank from the deck directly. This interaction would benefit the Fire Fist player, but also the Fire Fist player doesn't have Forbidden Lands, and the Mermail player doesn't have any back row that would stop it even if the Fire Fist player has Forbidden Lands. So these monsters just crash. Then main 2, set 2 pass. Mermail player could also go end of main phase 2 Abyss Fear and then bring out Lint. Abyss Fear dies in end phase, and then Lint dies, can summon out Pike from deck. Pike can discard Gund, add another Gund, and then Gund can special summon the Lint from the Abyss Fear, and this interaction would make the Mermail player go +1. So basic Mermail combo, decides to not go for it, maybe keeping the combo pieces for later. Just setting the Lint, set Regeki Break, pass. We could also go normal summon Lint and attack with 1500, but this would play into Dimensional Prison. Also, if the Fire Fist player top decks Bear, then this might backfire really bad, because Bear can attack over the Lint, set Tanky, and then in the main phase 2, even if we decide to bring out Megalo, then Bear can clear the Megalo. Now top decking into Tanky, which is the main engine card the deck wants to see all the time. Then using the Tanky, this is fine, so not using Regeki Break here. Maybe worried about potential Wolfbark in the hand. Then normal summon Gorilla. Also normal summon Gorilla is fine, so we can use Gorilla effect to pop one of the back row randomly. Hitting the Emptiness, yeah, this card doesn't hurt the Fire Fist deck really. Now Gorilla can attack the Lint. Gorilla chaining 1, Lint chaining 2, so if the Lint decides to summon out Pike or Turch, then those will miss the timing in the new chain, because they were special summoned as chaining 2. Mermail player probably knows that and decides to bring out the Megalo, yeah, which is completely fine because it's the highest speed stick the deck could summon out from the main deck with the Lint. unless they play Abyss Lead, but this looks like the Patrick Hoban list, and the Patrick Hoban list has the Emptiness and the Ragig Break in the main deck, also the Undyne. So just the Megalo and no lead in the main deck in the Patrick Hoban list from Voices Atlanta. But Gorilla also gets to set the tanky from the deck. Now Fire Fist has again Engine. Mermail player top decking into toys. We could combo here, but he's trying to play it passively because they are 5 back row currently. Not the greatest idea to go full combo into turns of back row. So just go Megalo, attacking Gorilla. Gets hit with the Mirror Force, which is a 2 in this format, but not that impactful anymore compared to previous formats. Now Abysphere. Bring out the Turge. We could also go Abysphere into Lind, then Crash, bring out the second Megalo. But this would give the Fire Fist player another fire formation. Instead going for the Turge directly. Now Turge can discard Gant and try to add back, but this is negated under the sphere. Yeah, that option catches that Turge is negated under the sphere, but Turge can still discard. And Gun the triggers on discard, so Gun can bring back the Megalo. Now Megalo gets a second chance to attack, but gets hit with the Torrential Tribute. So Torrential clearing the entire field, and then in the main phase 2, normal summon Undyne because we didn't use the normal summon yet. So Undyne cancels the title. Also the Sense for Ghost, so no point of valoring that because the title will end in the graveyard anyways. And it's kind of pointless to prevent the Mermail deck from adding the one Garnet that is the engine requirement for this engine, which is the Gen X controller. Now top decking into finish. Deciding to use the tanky. I mean, we could use Rageki Break here. Punishment would be hard drawing Wolfbark, and there is the Wolfbark in the hand already. Now going for the Wolfbark, but this one gets hit with Rageki Break. I'm also curious why he decided to discard the toys instead of discarding the Garnet in the deck. Yeah, because any discard water monster could make the toys live later, and then we could go title and make Raycossack. Now set one pass. And now top decking into Megalo. This is kind of unfortunate. So if we discarded the controller earlier, then this could be the discard for toys, and we could go title and make Raycossack. Yeah, right now only option the deck has is normal summon controller. I don't think there are any level 6 synchros in the extra deck. So only option is to make XYZs. And there is the Ali card that we could summon here, but gets hit with the Black Horn of Heaven. But there's still the title left, so title can summon out and attack directly for a bit of damage. Also stalling out and preventing Bear from attacking directly if the Fire Fist taken by top deck Bear. So top decking second Black Horn of Heaven instead, but he has the Wolfbark already. Now Wolfbark can summon out the Bear or Gorilla, so Gorilla is the final card that summons out by the Wolfbark. Now Sand on Arc. Sand on Arc can steal the title. Also, where title is XYZ material under the Sand on Arc, the Mermail player doesn't have access to it and needs to remove it somehow from the Sand on Arc to be able to special summon the title again, which is also kind of nice for Fire Fist. And then set a Blackhorn pass. Now top decking Reckless Greed. This could become combo piece later. But he's top decking into Gyoku. Oh, yeah. Now Gyoku is blocking the Reckless Greed, and he is not allowed to use the Reckless Greed in response to the Gyoku. Now Sand on Arc can attack, but because of the Upstart Goblin, Mermail has a bunch of additional life points. Then top decking into Lind. Then top decking into second Gyoku. Yeah, not live yet. But Lind can bring out a water monster and decides to go for the toys. So toys is a wall for a couple of turns. Unfortunately, the Megalo is in the hand and not in the deck, so it would be great if the Megalo is in the deck, then we could go Lind, summon out Megalo, and the Megalo could attack over the Silent Monarch. So right now top decking their own Phoenix Chain. Now Pot of Duality, but can't use it because all 5 zones are occupied. So he has to waste the Book of Moon. Now Duality. Revealing MST, Dust Tornado, Phoenix Chain. Interesting to see the Dust Tornado in the main deck, so probably tech card to beat other Fire Fist players in the mirror. Grabbing the MST, which would deal with Abysphere. Now end of main, trying to bait out Abysphere so that he could use the MST on Abysphere. But Mermail doesn't have the Abysphere. So top deck into Pike, then top deck Ryo, top deck into Upstart. And then top decking into Toys. We could go Toys, discard Megalo, and then search Gant, and then Abyss Pike, discard Gant, bring back Megalo in the grave, and overlay this Toys and this Toys back Dracossack. Maybe he's still scared because of those 2 back row cards, which is fair. No. Fire Fist can use the MST, pop the Phoenix Chain. Also clearing the back row before committing into tanky prevents MST hitting the tanky and cutting the Fire Fist player off from engine. Now tanky can grab Bear, and then Bear can finally clear the Toys, so we don't have to waste our turns and hope that we draw an out. This is the outer, the face down Toys. Now both monsters can attack, putting the Mermail player on 1900. Now Mermail player has kind of to combo in order to stay in the game. So has the Turge, then Turge discards the Pike, trying to add back Gant. Gets hit with the Veiler, so no add back. And Mermail player deciding to admit defeat. Yeah, nothing he could do, so we could go Toys. But then the 5th player has the Bear, and then Bear can clear the Toys anyways, and we attack for lethal. So Fire Fist winning game 1 by outgrinding the opponent and simplifying the game state as the deck wants to do. Now game 2, and Mermail can go first. In the opening hand we have Reckless, Toys, Phoenix Chain, Gant, Tidal, and Upstart Goblin. Fire Fist has the Phoenix Chain, MST, Warning, Card-KD, and Duality. Starting with the Upstart. Abysphere, so nice opening hand. Then Duality, unfortunately double Duality and discard is hard bones per turn, so we can't use both at the same turn. But the format is pretty slow and we are not getting OTK'd if we have one dead card in the opening hand. So Duality, Excavating, Bottomless, Mirror Force, Mind Crush, 3 nice defensive traps against Mermail deck. Grabbing the Mind Crush. Then card car. Set 4, Card-KD effect. Keeping the MST in hand to deal with the Abysphere, which the Mermail player currently has. So MST can destroy the sphere, prevent the Lind summon from the deck, and then going into the end phase from the Card-KD effect. Now Mermail top decking MST, discarding Tidal to summon Toys, but it gets hit with the Mind Crush on the Toys. Yeah, it activates in hand, so Mind Crush snipes the Toys of the hand, and then Toys goes to graveyard without special summon, so no add, but you still lose your discard. Kinda strong card against the Mermail deck. Also, the Mind Crush ruling for this format is that you have to reveal unless you discard all possible copies. For example, Dark Hole is at 1, and if you discard only 1 Dark Hole, then you discarded already all legal copies, and you don't have to reveal, but he discarded only 1, so he has to reveal the rest of the hand to clarify that I don't have any more Toys. Yeah. Then Reckless Greed, kind of forced because Mermail player doesn't have any other cards to combo with. Now Pike, trying to discard the Gant, and then Gant could summon out the Toys, but gets hit with the Solemn Warning. Now Mermail player locked on a Reckless Greed has just MST and Phoenix Chain, However, this could be an interruption against the Firefist deck if we hit the tanky. Oh, I forgot he also has the Tidal, and now Tidal can summon out. And attack for a bit of damage, also preventing Bear from attacking directly in the next turn. Now Firefist top decking into Dyna. Okay, interesting side deck card, but this hurts Mermail really hard in a game set like this. Then Duality. Excavating Bear, Tanky Crow. Deciding to grab the Bear. I mean, we could also go Tanky into Bear, but this loses to MST from the opponent. And the opponent has currently MST, so decision might pay off here. Then set 2 in the end phase. Tidal has to go to the end. Also, this time setting the MST because we already sniped one Abysphere with the previous MST. It's kind of unlikely that Mermail player has the second MST in the first 10 cards. Now, first skip the draw phase because of the Reckless Greed. But we still have Engine because we can go Tidal, discard a Gant, and then send any monster from the deck to the grave. Like the Megalo, and then in a new chain, Gant will trigger, can special summon the Megalo. Now battle phase, Megalo trying to attack over the Bear. But at the start of the battle phase, MST trying to hit one of the cards. Hitting the MST from the opponent, and then MST randomly hits the Call of the Haunted. So this was probably the idea to hit the MST from the opponent and force the MST from the opponent out. Now there is Finish Chain that could stop the Megalo from attacking. Not sure if this is the correct way to play it out because it's -1, but it works here. So Megalo is currently locked on the Finish Chain, can't attack the Bear, and we are still locked under the Reckless Greed. So Firefist has the Upstart Goblin, top decking to Dark Hole. Drawing a second card for some reason. Debilect. So he puts back the card, and opponent tells him to shuffle. Then set Dyna, pass. Drawing to Maxi, so second draw is skip from Drakeless. Mermail player can't do anything here. Then flip summon Dyna, destroys Megalo on flip summon. Now Bear can attack, set Tanky from the deck. And then Dyna can attack. Main 2, Tanky, grabbing Wolfbark. Not sure if this is the correct decision because Dyna kinda prevents the Wolfbark from special summoning out. Maybe Bear could be better here. Now topping into MST. And then Finish Chain on the Dyna. Now Tidal. Banishing to summon out. And then gets it with the Maxi for just draw 1, sure. Now Tidal can clear the Bear, otherwise Bear can just go get rid of the Tanky, clear the Tidal, attack, and set another Tanky from the deck. Then set the MST. Now Firefist player has the Wolfbark. Mermail player deciding to pop their own Finish Chain. Yeah. Now Dyna Lock is active, preventing the Firefist player from special summoning, so he can't get over the Tidal right now, but Tidal goes back to hand and end phase anyways. So he just can set 2 and wait until the Tidal goes back to hand and end phase. Now normal summon Abyss Gant. And then trying to attack over, but Firefist player really trying to keep Dyna on the field by using the Finish Chain on the Gant. Now topping into Mirror Force, so even more protection against Dyna. And then taking over the Gant. Now Dyna can attack. Yeah, Tangy boosts all Beast Warriors. Then set Bottomless. Topping into another Tanky. Probably trying to play around Overworked. So if we go Tanky, grabbing maybe Bear, and then normal summon Bear, opponent could flip Overworked, which is a common side deck card against Firefist. Overworked would pop the Wolfbark and the Bear, and we have just the Dyna to attack with. So this route might be a bit safer, because we don't expect maybe Mirror Force as top deck in Mermail deck. Just attacking with those two, and then keeping a Tanky for later. So now top decking into Lind, which is another card that could attack over the Gant. but gets hit with the bottomless trap pull. Now Mermail can only set the sphere, which is currently dead under the diner. And Firefist can just attack for game. So we see Firefist winning game 1. Diner did great work against the deck, and Mermail was unable to combo even after Reckless Greed, and we were so far behind because no combo cards and the draw phase locked by the Reckless. So unfortunate for the Mermail player, but Firefist won game 1, and I hope you enjoyed it. So see you in the next video.